Hello, all you awesome people out there. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I am your host, as always, Geeky Fizz Hoove. And we have again, hold on, I gotta fucking fix my shit because my shit's kind of fucked up right now. Alright, there we go. Damn. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Alright, welcome back to the channel. I'm Geeky Fizz Hoove, and once again, we are back as we finish off Oscars March 2026. Oscars March, if you don't know by now, because we've watched 9 movies so far. So if you haven't seen any of them and you don't know, Oscars March is me watching all of our nominees for Best Picture, and we have arrived at our final movie, and that is Marty Supreme. And yes, I got the baby locks. So I have to trim them down a little bit. So we back to the baby locks. It's still a little rough, still a little tough, you know. I got the alfalfa going on right now, so don't mind that. But yeah, so we are at our final movie here for Oscars March. We have reached Marty Supreme. That is our final movie, and I'm going to talk about what I thought about the movie here right now. I've got I'll get every other movie, Sinners, one better after another, Cinnamon of Value. Secret Agent is up, but he got blocked, and I still ain't re-uploaded it yet. It'll happen. It'll get done. We had all that over on the channel, so if you're interested in all that, feel free to check all that out. But we are here today to talk about Marty Supreme. I'm going to tell you the general story. I'm going to give you some info. I'm going to tell you what I liked. I'm going to tell you what I didn't like. And then we're going to go over our final thoughts of the movie at the very end there. So, that is what we're going to be talking about here today. So let's go ahead and get started. It's a little late. I'm kind of tired. I just ate and I'm old, so I'm finna get this. I'm finna be drowsy in a couple minutes, so this one might be a little shorter. But hey, we'll figure out once we get rolling. So let's go ahead and jump into Marty Supreme, then, shall we? So Marty Supreme was released on Christmas of 2025, obviously. It is available on, I believe it's available on home video. It is written by Ronald Bornstein and Josh Safdie, who also directed the picture. Josh Safdie did. And the film stars Timothy Chalamet, Odessa Ozion, Tyler Acoma, Kevin O'Leary, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Alright, now the story of Marty Supreme tells the story of Marty Mouser, who has a dream, or maybe a delusion, might be more close to what we saw about here, to be the greatest American tennis player. But in order to achieve this dream, he has to somehow make his way through the grinder that is life, and somehow come out of the other end still standing. He's got to go to hell and back. One of my favorite quotes, one of my favorite wrestler quotes: sometimes it's hell trying to get to heaven. Shout outs to The Undertaker. So that is what the story of Marty Supreme is. Now let's kind of go on ahead and talk about some important notes and things of that nature to go over with in this movie. So sort of our moment that sort of pushes us forward into the main plot of this movie is Marty. He attends the ping pong British Open in London to compete in the tournament. He does well. He makes it all the way to the finals, but in the end, he ends up losing to the Japanese player named Ando. So after this loss, Ando, on one hand, goes back home to Japan, where he's welcomed as a hero, big time hero, you know, big man doing big things. While Marty goes back home to just gotta go back home. But yeah, so now he sets his sights on the world championship to get his win back, to prove that he is the best player. And that is what we see. That's kind of our main thread line to the movie. His main goal for the movie. Next up, let's talk about Rachel. Rachel is a friend of Marty. But yeah, she's his friend, but not really his friend. Marty's a sneaky link. Marty's a sneaky link. They've been fooling around. And in the movie, she winds up pregnant with a child. He denies it vehemently, straight up. And Rachel is married to a man named Ira, so he's been two-timing. So now he also has this on top of everything. Speaking of sneaky links, Marty also hooks up with a past her prime actress, who is, guess what? She's also married. Her name is Kat. He ends up hooking up with her. Played by Gwyneth Paltrow. Low-key just got him a way to get more attention and get more clout on him as a ping pong player, get more eyes on it. Because if there's more eyes on the sport, that means there are more eyes on him, on some Tupac shit. But like I mentioned, she's married. She's also married to a wealthy businessman. Marty also tries to make connections and inroads with him, again for the same thing, to get more attention on the sport, and like I said, by virtue of him. Also, speaking of Marty himself, Marty is your typical narcissistic, low-key kind of shit character. He believes and views himself to be smarter and more important than others. He bigs himself up a little bit. The phone been fucking dry as shit all day, and the moment I record something, I get a damn text. Just a fucking text from T-Mobile to tell me to pay my fucking bill. Alright, typical narcissist. He views himself more important and smarter than anybody else. He views himself as the person who is going to make ping pong in the States the next big thing, and he is going to be the face of that over in the US. And yeah, probably the most important thing, if you didn't get this impression from me talking about things earlier with his sneaky link actress, he tends to use everybody around him. He uses them, he gaslights them, he puts them down, he really deflects from any sense of accountability. He blames everybody for all of his problems but himself. So yeah, this is typical narcissistic, fuckboy kind of behavior coming from Marty in this movie. But yeah, so that's kind of the most important things to really note in this movie, without spoiling too much of anything. Let's talk about what I liked about the movie. I will say the editing and the camera work in this were really great. They did a really good job of like matching the energy in some of the scenes and some of the sequences, like just like the to reflect more of like the high stress of situations, when shit's going wrong and everything feels like it's about to just finally just about to crumble all around him. I felt like the editing and the camera work really sync well to match that. Also, I will say, speaking of the camera work, this movie really loves close-ups. I don't think I missed one fucking pore in Timothée Chalamet's face in this movie. This movie loved its fucking close-up shots. But it just did a really good job of just portraying intensities of a scene, the chaotic nature of things going on in Marty's life and the situations he has to go through. The movie did a really damn good job of to match that for the viewer, to really make them feel kind of the weight that the characters would feel. Also, to enhance that too, the music in this was really good too. Like the original score of the movie, not just like the playlist or the songs that were being playing inside the movie. Just the score of the movie was really good too. It was low-key kind of dope. Like they, just like perfect cutting and perfect timing for them to come in. Good beats too. Really kind of like enhances the scenes when they need to. And again, like I said, I don't pay too much attention to music a lot, but when it's good, it catches my ear, and when it's used well, I catch it and I make a note of it when it does. And Marty Supreme definitely had that going for it in this movie. Another thing I really liked, I like the dialogue here. As a wannabe writer, I always very much appreciate when you can make very talkative dialogue, but it still feels natural. Just like constant back and forth between characters. It feels real, but at the same time, it does go on for maybe longer than maybe it would in real life, but it never feels like it because it's so very snappy and it's quick. I love that shit when characters just kind of go back and forth and it stays entertaining and it stays engaging. And I guess about virtue, that kind of goes in tandem with the acting. Because every scene was entertaining to watch. Everybody in this movie brought it. Everybody played their characters so damn well. But of course, I gotta give kudos to the leading man, Timothy Chalamet. I low key think this is the first. Yeah, because I haven't really watched any of the Doom movies yet. I think I seen one, but it was a while ago, and I kind of would watch it when I had HBO Max. I think I would watch it, and then I would kind of watch some parts, and then I would kind of move away from it. Then I come back to where I left off and watch a little bit more. But I think this is the first movie where I watched where Timothy Chalamet is the lead. And let me tell you, that boy good. that boy good. That boy is good. He was a damn force. Just like in this movie, just don't sound weird, but he played a snarky asshole just so perfectly. Did a great job of just portraying like the desperation and sometimes the fucking overconfidence in a lot of things. He was really good in this, and like it was great. Also want to give some love to I didn't know who the hell Odessa Zion was before I seen this movie, but I tell you what, I'm gonna remember her now from this point forward. I'm definitely gonna remember her from going forward because she was great in this too. Yeah, that was about everything I really liked in this movie. Everything I didn't like. This is gonna be a little bit of a nitpicky thing for me, but I gotta say, this is a freaky ass movie, bro. This is a freaky ass movie, dog. First, we didn't get through 5 minutes of the damn movie before somebody ended up fucking, and I had to look at the time of the movie. I'm like, bro, wait a minute, this is 3 minutes into the movie, plus the damn opening credits, and we get this already, like, goddamn. And then of course after that we get treated to a legitimately a scene showcasing his just for lack of being subtle here, get treated to a scene of his sperm traveling to the egg, as we've seen Rachel become pregnant in that moment. Freaky ass movie. And then later we get like a bunch of dudes licking the honey off the body of another dude who was like dirty and hairy too, by the way. We had like cunnilingus in the park at night. We had man on man bare butt paddling. It was just like it's just a lot of just freaky ass shit in this movie, man. I can't lie. But I mean, hey, for the ladies though, you do get a damn near fully nude Timothy Chalamet in this movie. So hey, if you into that, there you go. But yeah, this was a freaky ass movie, man. It took me out the movie too, because like when I picked that up, I was like, God damn, we're not even 5 minutes through this movie. We already got a sex scene, and then like literally every time some weird freaky ass shit popped up, I'm like, God, like we're getting something else in this freaky ass movie. Like damn, Josh, primetime Gooner director over here. Alright, and then what else did I like? This movie is also very dark, a lot of time. Lighting wise, it's very dark. Like, I get a lot of times it's like the aesthetic, especially for like you see here, especially for like the ping pong sequences, especially because like they're played out in these dark halls, these little little stadiums, these little fucking gymnasiums and shit. So like I get that, but I don't feel like a lot of time this movie is just very dark. A lot of dark and muted colors. Really kind of gives like a dirty look to it. I know like when we got the scene when Marty went home, and this is less lighting, more production design, but it does kind of it does kind of more of like for colors and shit, just very muted. It looked like just a very dirty, grimy ass apartment, which again is the aesthetic, but I feel like that was just very heavy-handed in this movie. A lot of dark lighting, a lot of dark greens. Just really filled up this movie a lot. Again, I don't know if this was a pure good. Again, this might just be just to the talents of the writing and then Timothée Chalamet's performance. But my God, Marty was a terrible fucking person. Man, like, it's nothing new for me. I like Wolf of Wall Street. You know, with fucking Jordan Belfort. I liked Pain and Gain, that movie with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock and Anthony Mackie. They were all terrible people too. So it's like, it's not nothing I'm not used to. But God damn, I think Marty was like on a whole different level of just fucking gaslighting and just fucking bulldozing into people's lives and just fucking shit up. Like, God damn. It's just like, he's just a terrible person. I came to a very hilarious revelation as I was watching this movie. I was like, I had to think about it a little bit more, but I came to like this very strange realization where I was like, nigga, I think this movie is just fucking Baby Boy, just for white people. Well, white people though. And like, honestly, there's like some weird ass parallels. You just got this grown ass man child of a character who still lives with his mother, is just grossly disrespectful to his partner, sleeps around on her though. Marty wasn't. He talks like, granted, she was married too, so that was another thing. So it ain't like she was like, the best judge of character either. But like, still, just like, just mistreatment of his spouse. Guy just blames everybody and everything else for his own issues, refuses to take responsibility and acceptance for anything. And I was just like, God damn, this is just fucking big. You get the fucking opening scene, has some very weird. I told you about the fucking sperm traveling to the egg. That's real similar to fucking grown ass Jody in the womb in those little scenes that start a Baby Boy. It was just like, and I swear to God, I laughed to myself for like, I had to pause the movie and I just had to laugh to myself for like fucking 10 minutes straight. When I came to that realization, I'm like, nigga, this is just Baby Boy, just in a period piece with white people, and you just sprinkle in a little bit of ping pong in there, and it fucking becomes Marty Supreme. And I just thought that shit was the funniest thing ever. Even the endings are very similar. I don't think I'm spoiling too much by saying this, but like, even the end where it's like they come to this big moment where it's like, it's supposed to play off like this big moment where they go, okay, I'm a finally change my life, but they never really show like them putting in the work, so it's kind of left up to us as the audience to just kind of believe he goes on from this point on to try to be a better person. But you never know. But that shit was just fucking hilarious to me. It's just fucking Marty Supreme is just Baby Boy. I just thought that shit was so funny. All right, yeah, that's about it for what I didn't like. All right, so moving on. That shit's still funny to me. Moving on to Oscars March. So Marty Supreme is up for a total of 5 nominations. Of course, that includes Best Picture. But for the other nominations, we have casting, which I see and I agree with. Cinematography, directing, and then, of course, Timothée Chalamet is up for Best Male Actor in a Leading Role. So those are the 5 nominations for Marty Supreme at the Academy Awards. All right, and then for my final thoughts here, I will say this is a very, very well-written movie. It has some dynamite performances, headed up, of course, by Timothée Chalamet himself, who damn near stays just like the constant top performer in the entire movie, in damn near like every scene. Great chemistry with all of his scene partners, with everybody in the movie. The guy is fantastic in this movie. This movie also has great camera work. a lot of just good shots. There's like this one shot of like in the ping pong tournament. We just get this fucking long, just like endless infinity shot of the ping pong tables, and it just has like the lights in the middle, bunch of just old bald white dudes' heads just all the way down the line. It was actually a really nice shot. But like the camera work is really good in here. The editing is also very good. Really matches the frenetic kind of pace and the attitude of everything in this movie. This movie really loves its close-ups, and I don't blame it. Like I said, I got mentioned all the performances in this were really great. So like I'm not surprised with so many fucking close-ups, just so you can see and feel, the delivery of what the performer is performing. Music and all that shit, camera work, music, editing, all very well executed. Timothy Chalamet, like I mentioned, plays the character so damn well. I wanted to punch that thing in the face so many damn times watching this movie. Not Timothy, but Marty, the character. Also gotta manage to give some attention to Odessa. She managed to steal some scenes as well, especially later on in the movie where she kind of came into, where she kind of was around a little bit more. And also I gotta do it for this to be his major motion picture debut. As a longtime fan, I gotta give some word. Tyler was great in this movie too. He isn't in here for a lot, but with the bits you get, the little bits you do get of him in this movie, the man kills it. He is great. He's great. He's damn natural, which I kind of knew from the jump. But I will say overall this film is also like very dark lighting wise, a lot of heavy, deep shadows, a lot of colors that don't really help it in that aspect too much. Also, this is a freaky ass movie. This is not a movie you watch with the family. This is not a movie you bring your parents in and watch with them. This shit freaky as hell, boy. But overall, I will say Marty Supreme is definitely a really damn good movie. But yeah, that's it for Marty Supreme. I think at this point I've kind of separated all my thoughts of movies into like 4 categories as to what I think about them. The first category is still the movie I've still championed this movie to win Best Picture, because I still think it's the best movie of all 10, and that's Sinners. So that is the movie I'm still going for. Even after watching all of it, it still holds up as my top movie. So that's the top ranking. Ranking under that is movies that if Sinners doesn't win, these are movies I would still be happy if they take it, and I'd be like, all right, you know what? Hey, I'm happy. I'm cool because I still really like the movie, and that's F1, Train Dreams, and Begonia. Right? Yeah, that's them. So if they win, I'll be like, you know what? Hey, I'm happy because all those. Oh, Frankenstein. I'll be happy with those because I enjoyed all those movies and they were all really, really fucking good. Then you have just I'd be okay with the tier. When I wouldn't say I'd be happy, but I'd be like, you know what? Cool. You can make an argument for it. I'll still probably debate on some of the other movies, but you know what? I'd be fine with it. That's basically everything else. Sentimental value, The Secret Agent, Marty Supreme here. I feel like I'm fucking forgetting one. I can't think of what it is. Hamnet and Hamnet. All of those, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I give it to him. I understand it. I see it. I give it to him. And then of course at the bottom of the rung, the only movie I would actually be disappointed if it walked away with Best Picture, and that is One Battle After Another. But anyway, that is it. Oscars March is done. All my movie watching. By the way, I'm completely fucked up. I thought the Bride opened up in fucking April. That shit came out last weekend. I'm fucking mad. But yeah, so that's it for all my movie watching. Oscars watch is over. As I said, I think Sunday I'm going to do a video or put out a video where I look through all of the nominees for the entire show, every category, and I sort of pick which movie I'm gonna pick to win that award, and that'll go out before the Oscars come on the 15th. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I think this shit was really fun. We might continue this. This might be a yearly thing, but we'll see, because hopefully fucking the TV schedules don't be so fucking front loaded of the year like they were this year. Jesus Christ. Paradise, One Piece, and fucking Invincible. Invincible drops next week. Invincible season 4 drops next fucking week. As if I didn't have a fucking enough day I fucking watch. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. What did you think of Marty Supreme? What are your top picks for Best Picture whenever we get there? Let me know down in the comments below. Till next time, everybody, always remember to stay watching, stay playing, stay awesome, and of course, most importantly, to stay safe out there. Until next time, everybody, I will see you all later. Deuces.